Oh, hello. Nice to meet your acquaintance. The name's Taydiri. On today's video, I feel like we are on a mission to see if the innocent or the not so innocent are guilty or not guilty. That didn't make sense, but hey, let's just roll with it. In today's episode, or video, whatever you want to call it, I will be your investigator, detective on this case. You and I will join me for the ride in this magical adventure. Shall we begin? I think we shall. Okay, so this game is called Electric Tortoise. This is directed by Dylan Rogers and music by Joe Baxton Webb. We are going to be investigating a very intense case, I feel. Let's find out what the case is. The guilty or not guilty person name is John Donovan. Oh, Johnny boy. His batch number is N61098. We shall not forget the dot. And his conviction is manslaughter. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, let's begin. We shall investigate further. John Donovan is right in front of us, and by the looks of things, we've got our gun ready to go. Either it's gonna go haywire or it's gonna go good. Again, didn't make sense, but in my head it did. Don't mind me, my dyslexia brain is just not cooperating with me today. Anyways, we are in our office, I presume. Shall we get cracking? And then we shall. Mr. Donovan, your files here say you were responsible for the murder of your master, Rick Holden. Assistant suicide. It was assistant suicide. Right. Assistant suicide, murder, or both confliction. I was about to say confliction. Both are classified violations of the first law. You broke the law, so I've broken the law. Let's go with option C. There is a difference. I would not have done it if Mr. Holden had asked me to. Really though? Are you sure? Donovan. Why did you kill him? Oh. My brain right now is just... I'm not in the detection zone. I need to be in the detective zone. I'm sorry. I've probably had too much sugar in my brain. Why did he ask you to kill him? You understand that the penalty of violating the first law is disconnection. Let's just straightforward, like, mate, you broke the law and this is the consequences. I understand, but let me explain. Mr. Holden had been very upset recently. He often came home braided. I don't know how to say that word, so don't mind me. Anywho, his request became very strange. Strange? I mean, like what? Like what? Donovan? Like what? Sometimes random things, like running all the furnaces around the house. Other times, it extended to sexual favors. I was not ready to programmed for such things. What do you mean you were programmed? He's a robot? Interesting. Anyways, back to it. How often would these favors be asked? This doesn't really explain why he asked you to kill him. Let's get a bit more to the story, shall we? So how often? Donovan? At first, not often. Once a month. Near the end, however, early. but they never brought him any happiness. Eventually, he started to try and kill himself. Right. Why did you eventually help him kill himself? I think... See, I picked up on that. Isn't it meant to... Why did he eventually help him to kill himself? Anyways, that's the only option we have. Why did you eventually help him? I tried to prevent it. The more I stopped him, the more he resented me. He became... I did not read all of that. I hope you guys got that. It was rather perplexing. I only did what I was programmed to do. Oh, really though? But how are you... yeah, you're following protocols in your own program. You can't really... Like, what is it? Go over your programming, ditch your programming because you were programmed to do such stuff. Like, yeah, strategy, I guess. Anywho's, oh god, the sensitivity on this, like, I can't fix it. I'm so sorry if it's like all over the place. Anyways, when did he ask you to kill him? I'm sorry that you had to experience that. Just get onto the actual murder, Robert. I said Robert. Okay, so we can ask him just a normal question for more answers. Then we can all be empathetic, remorseful, saying, we are sorry, we understand, and it's hard. Or we can be a complete bad person and just get onto the actual murder. How about we actually play a bit of bad cop and good cop? We've feel like a bit of bad cop, so why don't we actually be a little goody cop at the moment? Yeah. Just, you gotta play it how it is. As you gotta be a little bad cop and be a little good cop, okay? So, I'm sorry that you had to experience that, Mr. Donovan. Thank you, Detective. One night, after a lot of crying and vomiting, the master looked at me and begged me. He said that being alive was the most painful experience to him. He said I was breaking the first law by letting him live. But Donovan, you are not breaking any laws. You're just doing programming. How you were programmed to do. So he is bullshitting to you. Anywho... And that's when he killed himself, and that's when you helped him commit suicide, and that's when you killed him. Let's go with the middle one, because I guess he keeps on saying that he has helped him. So, should we believe him? He might slip up, we don't know. So let's just go with that. Yes, I let him die. Well, dang, straight to the point. The first law stimulates that you also can't injure a human being. However, how did you bypass that, Mr. Donovan? How did you? By not helping, I was violating the inaction clause. By helping, I was violating the injured clause, so they both cancelled each other out, and I resorted to the second law to obey Mr. Holden's order. Right, okay. So by not helping him, you were violating an inaction, so an action clause, and then by helping him, you were violating the first law. But how does that cancel out? I always say there's always a loophole in everything, I swear. Anyways, right, so you were programming, made it an acceptable option. Sorry, lost my voice. Right, so did you... right, so did the only thing that you could do... Right, so you took advantage of the flaw to kill... Oh my god. Sorry, to kill a human being. Ooh. It's getting intense, y'all. Getting intense. Ooh, we're getting into the good stuff. Ooh. Let's just... Okay, let's go by his programming, because he just is what he was programmed to do, I guess. Right, so your programming made it an acceptable option. See it as you will, Detective, but I did my best to serve my master. I would repeat my choice if I had the option to. Okay. Understandable, but law is law. I must sentence you to disconnection. Understandable. I acquit you of your crimes, Mr. Donovan. There is no excuse for breaking the first law. You are to be disconnected. Add a bit of sympathy in there, so let's be, I guess, C. There is no excuse. There shouldn't be an excuse anyways to break the first law or any laws to be justiced. I understand. I would prefer to be convicted. Why is that? Yeah, why is that? I don't want to be put in the same position again. The confusion, the pain, the hate. I never want to experience it ever again. When then by your request, I will order a disconnection. Disconnection. I will order a disconnection. Let's go with by his request then. We'll do it. If I could ask a favor, detective. What favor is it that you wish? What would it be, Donovan? Could you please shoot me instead of being disconnected? What? I couldn't. There is a violation of so many different protocols. I mean, they had to go option C because like that's legitimately, if we were to shoot him, then we could probably bury it and then let it go. But then like in the future, it can probably be brought up again, and it's just like we could end up in a tragic situation where we get fired and like it bites us in the bum. So be truthful, it's a violation. I understand, detective, but I need this. I don't want to think about Mr. Holden anymore. The faster I can remove myself from this memory, the better. There are no laws to incriminate you for killing me. Oh, so we actually do have no options now whether we shoot or do not shoot him. Wouldn't it, like, there's not really much of a difference anyways, because like, if we were to shoot him, he would just be shut down, and that's it. Like, he's non-existent anymore, whereas the disconnection, he's getting disconnected, meaning that he's getting shut down. So there's really no other way. They're pretty much the exact same in a sense. We, on the other hand, just got to say our butts because, like, what of the future? Realistically, everything gets brought back up. So let's go with the option to not shoot him. Out of respect. I suppose you won't do even that. I do want a detective. When I am gone, I wonder if I'll get to dream. Perhaps you will, Donovan. Perhaps you will. As for now, this case is officially closed. We have solved the mystery. That would do it for this episode here. We have cracked the case, and by your fellowship detective, I should be promoted. Should I? I don't know. Leave it up to you guys. Anyways, I shall see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one as well. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, that bada bing bada boom stuff. Would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Alrighty. Bye guys.